I came back from the bathroom to see my boy sitting on the couch, gazing at my cat with dilated pupils. I laughed. Damn, bruh, do you have a crush on her or something? He jolted up instantly. A what? A crush? A crush on who? The cat, bro. I was just kidding. I figured he was just embarrassed about spacing out, so I let it slide. But 2 days later, Princess jumped on his lap during movie night, and this man literally bolted to the bathroom, just straight up threw the cat and ran. When he came back 15 minutes later, his shirt was damp with sweat. Bad tacos, he mumbled, but we hadn't eaten any tacos. Then the texts started. Random times, like 2 a.m. on a Friday. Is Princess awake? Or, hey, what is Princess doing right now? At first I thought he was joking, playing into the whole thing, but there were so many. My phone would buzz at work. Did Princess eat today? I mentioned it to my sister one night while she was making dinner. Stefan's been acting weird about Princess, I said. She dropped the spatula, picked it up real quick, and went, weird how? Her voice was all high-pitched. I don't know, just weird. She turned back to the stove. Maybe he just likes cats. But it wasn't just liking cats. The next week, he showed up at my door unannounced with a gift bag. I promised Princess I'd visit, he said, pushing past me. I followed him to the living room where he pulled out this pearl necklace, an actual pearl necklace, for my cat. Dude, that was like a $200 collar. He was already trying to put it on her, his hands trembling. She deserves nice things. I tried to think of any explanation that made sense, and that's when my brain started connecting dots I didn't want to connect. I remembered something from back in high school. Stefan's best friend stopped talking to him senior year after he supposedly crossed a boundary at their house, and his ex, Sarah, broke up with him because she found out what he was really into. I'd always assumed it was like foot stuff or something, but as I sat there watching him stare at my cat, my brain was going places I didn't want it to go. My sister must have noticed my concern because she started acting weird too. Whenever Stefan came over, she'd suddenly have somewhere to be. I'm going to Target, she'd announce, grabbing her keys, but her car would still be in the driveway an hour later. The breaking point was when Princess walked past Stefan and he literally tripped over nothing, just fell face first into the coffee table trying to watch her walk by. His nose was bleeding, but he was still looking at the cat. I need to use your bathroom, he said, and disappeared for 20 minutes. I couldn't take it anymore. Something was seriously wrong with my boy. The next Friday, he texted asking if he could babysit Princess while I was at work. I lied and said sure, but I called in sick. I needed to know what was happening. I parked down the street and waited an hour before sneaking back to my own house. I could hear voices upstairs. My heart was pounding as I crept up the steps. Was he talking to my cat? The voices were coming from my sister's room. Her door was cracked open and I could hear Stefan's voice. I can't keep doing this. It's killing me. My stomach dropped. Whatever sick thing he was doing, my sister knew about it. I pushed the door open, ready to go off, ready to protect both Princess and my sister from whatever twisted situation this was. But they weren't looking at Princess. They were looking at each other. My sister was in Stefan's arms, his hands in her hair, and they were fully making out against her dresser. You weren't into my cat, I said, feeling like the dumbest person alive. No! They screamed in unison. We'd been dating for 4 months, my sister said quietly. I wasn't ready to tell anyone yet. Stefan was trying to keep it secret, but being around me made him so nervous he kept acting insane. So all the texts about Princess? I was trying to figure out if you were home so I could see her, Stefan admitted. The bathroom trips? Your sister kept texting me while I was there. The pearl necklace? They both looked confused. That was actually for Princess, Stefan said. I felt bad about being weird around her. We stood there in the most awkward silence of my life.